Hey, welcome to another maths lesson. This week, or today, we're going to be looking at substituting numbers into simple expressions and formula. So it all links in with the algebra work that we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. It's not too tricky. Watch the video, try the activities, and then have a go at what appears magically on My Maths. So today we're going to use some rules and formula to solve some problems. And here's an example of what we can do. So Lucy is organising a birthday party for 8 people. And there's some rules to work out what she needs. So the number of balloons she needs is double the number of people who are coming. She's going to need 1 pizza for every 4 people. She's going to cook 3 biscuits per person and cook an extra 5 on top. She's going to need 6 more cups than the number of people coming. She's going to need 3 fewer apples than the number of people. And every 2 people are going to need 1 bottle of soda. So if we look down here, we can start to work out how many she needs. So if the number of balloons is double the number of people, double 8 is 16, she's going to need 16 balloons. If every 2 people needed 1 bottle of soda, she's going to need 4 bottles of soda. If you need 1 pizza for 4 people, 4 into 8 go twice, she needs 2 pizzas. Cups needed is 6 more than the amount of people, well 6 add 8 is 14. Biscuits, 3 biscuits per person plus 5 extra, so 3 eighths are 24, plus 5 is 29, so she's going to need to make 29 biscuits. And for apples, she needs 3 fewer apples than the number of people. Well, 8 take away 3 is 5, so if we mark it, hopefully, whoopie-doo, we're correct. Okay? Super. However, some of the rules for Lucy's party can be written in a shorter way. So, the number of balloons is double the number of people here. So how can we write the number of balloons in a shorter way? Well, we could choose a letter, for example. So we could just write balloons, or we could even just write B. Now the number of balloons is double the number of people. How can we write is in a shorter way? Well, we can write equals. So balloons equals double, well that's times by 2. And we could abbreviate people, the number of people to people, or P. So the number of balloons could be 2 times P. So B equals 2 times P. So we can start to introduce some algebra. So if we had 10 people at the party and P is 10, what is B? Well, B equals 2 times 10, which would be 20. Fairly straightforward. So we would need 20 balloons in this example. And sometimes we can write rules even shorter and we can leave out the multiplication sign. So we could write B equals 2P. All stuff we've looked at before. So let's look at Lucy's other rules. So we need 3 less apples than the number of people. What could these be written in a shorter way? Well, we could write it as A equals P minus 3. Apples equals people, subtract 3. Okay, so if we had 15 people at the party and P is 15, A is obviously going to be 15, take away 3, which is hopefully 12. We would need 12 apples. Another of Lucy's rules is that we cook 3 biscuits per person with 5 extra. So what could this formula be? Well, let's try it with numbers first. If we had 10 people, each person needs 3 biscuits. 10 times 3 equals 30, plus 5 extra would make 35. As this rule, this is the number of biscuits is 3 times the people plus 5 extra. So if we shorten that down, biscuits is B equals 3 times P add 5. Or even shorter, so we can get rid of the multiplication signs, we can say B equals 3P add 5. So let's look at this. Mr. Jones is organising an orienteering trip for his group of 10 students. He uses these rules to work out what he needs. And again, he's using P to stand for the number of people. So maps, for the number of maps, he's going to need the number of people going plus 3. For compasses, he's going to need the number of people and he's going to divide it by 2. For biscuits, he's going to do 2 times the amount of people plus 5. And for rucksacks, it's the number of people, subtract 4. So if we look at the rucksack example, for 10 people, then P is 10, what is R? R equals 10 subtract 4, which equals 6. Fairly straightforward stuff. So here are some rules for working out what you need on a picnic for people. And we can see rules for cups, sandwiches, rugs and bananas. So how many people do you want on your picnic? Choose an even number and click the button. So I'm going to say we're going to have 12 people on our picnic. Okay. Now what you need to do is pause the video and use the formulas above to work out how many cups, sandwiches, rugs and bananas you need. Pause the video now. Okay, so hopefully you've jotted down those answers. So if we look at cups, we know that 12 people are coming on our picnic. So if we look at cups, we've got 12 plus 5, which is 17, I hope. Okay, if we look at sandwiches, we've got 3p plus 1. So 3 times 12 is 36. Add 1 makes 37. For rugs, it's p divided by 2, so half of 12 is 6. And for bananas, number of people subtract 2, so we're going to take 10 bananas. Are we right? Yes, we are. So hopefully that's what you worked out using the formulas above. Now here's a question you might get in an exam. So Simon builds a garden pond. He builds garden ponds. And for each pond, the length is twice the width, add 5. Okay, so if we write this as a formula, if it's twice the width, the length equals 2w add 5. Twice the width plus 5. The length equals 2w plus 5. So what is the length of a pond which has a width of 5 metres? Have a think about it. So hopefully you've figured it out. If it's 2 times 5, it's 10. Add 5 would be 15. And there you have it. We've shot through that lesson nice and quickly. I don't think there's anything too complicated there. Remember your basic algebra rules and then apply it to the My Maths homework. So have fun and I'll see you soon.